Welcome everybody, we're back to another episode of F1 2020 here. We have race number 6. Yeah. This is race number 6, Barcelona. Qualified on pole. This is turning into a really good string, I guess, of races. Last race we started 3rd and we won the race. And from this week we start on pole. And looking at the race strategy, it's going to be a 2-stopper, basically mediums, soft to mediums. I would go for the hards, but again, I did not go for the softer compound, and I don't really know what the hard's going to do. Well, my bad, I said that total wrong. I did actually go for hards in practice, and I just did not feel right with them. The only thing I struggled time-wise this week is basically I struggled with what's his name, the left front tire. The left front tire for whatever reason this race was for in practice was actually bothering me. So I made some adjustments, setup adjustments. I tried. When I went back out there, I absolutely sucked on the setup adjustment, and then I just went with the default strategy, which is a max downforce strategy, but it does have some tweaks to it, to the point where the left front tire, or any of the tires for that matter, don't overheat. Anyway, we are close. This race is very, very important. This race, Monaco next round, and then Azerbaijan. This race is important because if we win here, we could take the lead of the championship. Monaco, obviously, always the crown jewel of F1. You definitely can earn some bragging rights winning at Monaco. And then Azerbaijan is going to be an important, I guess, what I should say, development type of race, because that major engine upgrade is coming for. Actually, it's coming before Azerbaijan and before Monaco, I believe. But we're really not going to really get to see it at Monaco. We're probably going to see it more at Azerbaijan with the straight line speed. So, yeah, anyway, let's get into this race. We start on pole. Okay, that was definitely not
technical issues coming off
the best.
Start. Watch the RPM on a full start. We don't want to bog down.
The best launch right there. Let's hopefully we can fix that. As you can see right here, Max Verstappen, the 2 Red Bull boys, starting on the front row. Gonna go ahead and well, we're already gonna be down on fuel. I took more fuel off the car before I started recording, to basically help the rear tires, because I know these softs are worn.
No threat of rain for the time being. Conditions looking good.
We are not going to have any rain for this race, so for the first time in what seems like forever, we are not going to have rain. And we're actually going to back these guys up a bit, going into one of the last corners. We'll probably back them up going like right here. And I did change some things for this race in terms of some ERS changes. But anyway, 66 laps around Catalonia. We do have a new engine. I think we have everything new in this race except for control and electronics. I swapped it out. We're not going to take an engine penalty. And luckily, oh my gosh, I just realized Verstappen is on medium tires. That is very interesting. He probably is going to have better overall pace and is probably going to be able to go longer.
As soon as the grid has formed, be ready with the clutch.
Why can't I look back? Alright, anyway, here we go. 66 laps. And we have a horrible start. Max Verstappen is going to pass us on the inside. We're going to seal it off. Lewis Hamilton trying to get to us. And we're going to go around the outside and retake our position back. And that is the first opening few lap. Well, the first opening lap of this race. I can never get this corner right, no matter how hard I try, but the launch off of it is so good for us. So for this race, we should not have a lot of replays, and already Max Verstappen is falling back. I think he needs to heat up those tires a little bit. This race, I'm also going to be watching the fuel just a tad bit, because our engine, I don't feel like, is the best when it comes to saving fuel. It seems to be saving in standard a little bit, so we'll kind of watch that and monitor that as the race goes on. But so far, we are going to take lap 1, and this is the new and revised Sector 3 for this race. Little bobble right there. We're going to try to get away from Max here. All right, first restart of the day. Seems like we're already struggling a bit through the opening corner. And again, we are actually burning up that left front tire, which should not be happening as much, but I think it's because of the soft compound tires. We didn't do a lot of running on the softs this week, even with the new setup that we employed to try and, you know, help out the tires. We never did more than maybe 2 laps in a run. So, and with the track being so hot today, it's going to intensify. So I probably could have gone a little bit like less on tire pressures for this race than what I did to start. That was a obvious corner cut right there. We're going to use a little bit of Rich. Wow. And interestingly enough, Verstappen is not able to keep up with us when we use our battery like that. So that's pretty interesting for me. And also another interesting thing is that the car livery for the Mercedes was updated this week for that Mercedes team, but it doesn't affect them in career mode. Which I think it would be honestly great to see the black Mercedes actually battling with us right now. But, you know, it is what it is. I wish that they would have it in career mode. But, it is what it is. We're not going to, you know, talk about it. So far, I feel like we're doing horrible, even though I'm actually running pretty damn decently. I feel like we're holding everybody up, and I feel like we need to pit like a lap earlier than what the strategy says, because I just don't feel like we're making time right now. And as I say that, we make way more time
That was the fastest.
Grosjean is out.
Keep this up.
He's obviously using battery, but we're not down the straight. There's no reason to. He was so far back by the time we got down this main straight. Again, we're having to lift off the throttle, and the car is still, even with us lifting off the throttle right there, the tire is just that one tire that's literally bothering me. It's been literally bothering me.
Of spare energy. Use your overtake button.
It's been bothering me through every single practice session that we have had. I don't think it bothered me through qualifying because there was overcast conditions, so the tire could really never get overheated. But now in the sun, it is really just having issues like almost every single lap.
Yellow flag.
We got a yellow flag. I don't know where the car is. Romain Grosjean pulled off to the side.
Okay, clear.
We're going to use just overtake here, and we're going to see how well the engine does. Actually, I would say through maybe half of that straight, we can kind of get away. And then he kind of catches back up towards the end of the straight. I don't know if that's due to him using ERS or not, but we're kind of evenly matched on that. So we're 5 laps in. Me and Verstappen are leading the charge. Hamilton in 3rd. Vettel and Leclerc 4th and 5th.
Careful, we think you're going to start losing some tire grip around now.
Oh, that's great to hear, boys. Don't know where Valtteri is. As a matter of fact, never mind, I see him. He's right behind Leclerc. I hate this corner as well. I just can never get it right. I can kind of brake late into this corner right here. Got into the dirt right there, the gravel. I really don't want to use my rich here to try and do this. We are going to have a steam train of cars right here.
Vettel has just posted the fastest lap.
Whoa! Alright. That was a block and a half by us right there. We should not have done that. And right now we have a 5-car battle for the lead. My fault, Verstappen. If Verstappen gets a horrible finish out of that move right there we just did on him right there, I am so sorry, bro. That was not my intention. Now I don't know why Hamilton is going, so I don't think we hit him. We didn't cause a collision because there's nothing on my screen in terms of penalty. Also, when we go down the straight, I'm listening to the engine, and it kind of sounds like this engine is almost choking itself down the straight. Just take a listen. I don't know what that noise is. It sounds like a chattering, grinding noise, like a chirping noise, and it always comes from down that straight. Wait a minute. Is that the black Mercedes? I could have sworn. Yo, I'm trying to pay way too much attention to the black Mercedes right now. I think that's the black Mercedes back there. I wasn't really sure, and when I was racing them, I didn't really see any color change. I think that may be the black Mercedes. Okay. if that is the black Mercedes, then never mind what I said earlier about the Mercedes not having it in career mode. I guess they do. But we're not going to have any rain for this race, so it is just a clear, cutthroat and dry race for us today. I just don't know what to do in terms of just making sure that we keep these guys behind us, because look at the speed this guy gets. Okay, yeah, that is the black Mercedes. Okay. In terms of speed-wise, the top 5, well, really the top 6 are all connected to each other right now. Like, all of us are really not making any gains on each other, which I'm kind of surprised that the Red Bull is actually even doing this well, given that our engine is probably one of the worst in the field right now. But I'm so excited for next race, guys. Like, you have no idea. Next race, I am hoping to come out of Monaco with at least a win or a podium. I will be happy with the podium, but I will be even more happy with the win. But I'm more excited because I feel like that this Red Bull car has so much downforce on it that anytime you use a max downforce setup like a Hanoi, you can really capitalize on it because there's just so much of it.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
And what I mean by there's so much of it, I mean like there's like this is where this car excels at, is like for instance, this track is not really like a high-speed track. It's more of a like an intermediate. It's got a mixture of both of it in there, and I just absolutely botched that corner. But it's got a mixture of both high speed and turning, and most of these high speed corners that we're taking have turns in them, so it's like almost helping us out. Like, we don't have to get on the brakes fully right there. We can just kind of just chuck the car in. We can slam on the power out of that corner. I wish I could slam on the power a little bit more earlier than what I am out of that corner, because I feel like we could carry like a whole bunch more speed through that corner. But you know, I've been working on that setup all week long. I started practice right after the Zandvoort race, so I was literally trying out stuff all throughout this race weekend.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
Okay, so we're going to be on the mediums. These tires are fine. I'm not going to make any wing changes, no wing adjustments for these guys to make. I like the car. I like where it's at right now. What I'm hoping is that the mediums will actually be a little bit better in terms of tire temp. Max Verstappen is still on the mediums. I don't know why, but I kind of expect either Max to pit earlier than us, or to really drag this stint out. One of the two. Hopefully the Red Bull boys don't call him in like laps earlier or laps later, beyond stupidity, like they did at Zandvoort for him. But I felt like Max could have had a better finish. I felt like Max could have challenged with a win if it wasn't for that stupid call to pit on lap 2 of the race. I felt like that was not the right move to make, but anyway, let's focus up here. 51% for the gearbox. ES, I don't know what that is, I forgot. 36% then the control electronics. Wow. Control electronics at 58%, so that's going to start getting the wear on. I don't know what the control electronics really does in terms of like faults and things. Maybe like a DRS fault. I've had those in 2019. I don't know what faults they have in this year's game, but oh my gosh, why do I keep doing that to that corner? But anyway, we're pitting next lap. The fuel load is slowly decreasing. So at some point in this Grand Prix, we're gonna have to run in lean for a bit. We may run it in lean for this, well, not the entirety of this stint, but maybe we'll do it for some of this second stint here, and maybe we'll do it a little bit coming on the pit road this lap coming up. We are going to boost it down this main straight, and then after that we're going to pretty much save.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button more.
I really have not had to use the overtake button.
In this lap, push now. Gap to teammate behind is 2.5 seconds.
And what's interesting enough is that Hamilton just pitted a lot earlier than us, so... Oh, Jesus. Oh, crap. I was not even checking. I was looking at the bottom. No, I wasn't looking at the bottom. I was looking at the leaderboard while I was going through that corner right there. So we're obviously not going to be going anywhere anytime soon. We are kind of saving just a tad bit. Like we may, I may use a bit of ERS here. You know, I think we just need to save it. Never mind, because we're not racing our teammate right now.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
We're just gonna make sure that these guys are ready for us. No double stacking by Red Bull, please. That was a dumb move right there. Oh my God. No words. No words.
Okay.
What in the hell? Max Verstappen. Why do I feel like this pit lane is longer than it really is?
Go, go, go. You'll be
And we got held up.
Exit now.
We got held up. Me and Vettel. Oh, that's clear.
We'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in our strategy.
We're gonna take it on the outside. What?
Okay, you need to give that position back. That was an illegal overtake.
And then Gasly is just gonna cut us off like that. Are you fucking kidding me? Wow, bruh. Don't want Vettel following us. through some of these corners. I can kind of push it through that corner if I really want to. Vettel is going to race Gasly. I'm going to have to check my damage. I have no clue what I'm doing, guys. I'm being silly, careless, and making stupid, easy mistakes that we should not be having right now. Like, you can take some of that curve, you just cannot take all of it. You take all of it, it's gonna kill you. I think next lap, once these tires are really rubbered in, we're gonna go for a fastest lap and see what we can pull out of this car. Damn, Kvyat, are you really not gonna let me over, bro? Like, come on, man. You're not even battling for points today, man. Watch me say that. We're gonna check after this race to see if Kvyat actually finishes with points. But that was stupid, man. He like just totally just did not want to leave me the room to get out, to get back onto the track. I did say we were going to go for a fastest lap here. We'll do it the next lap. That was a dive bomb and a half right there, man. No collision warning though, so we did it cleanly.
If you think you can get past, make use of the overtake button and see what you can do.
We'll do it on the next straight. Well, now we're going to cancel that because we had that little bobble right there. I know that was corner cutting. I was coming in with way too much speed, and the brakes on this car honestly need work, and that'll be the next thing that we really look to really like improve once we do these engine upgrades. Like we do 2 or 3 engine upgrades, we're gonna see if we can try to get to the brakes. We're gonna leave this up into Rich for the whole lap, and we're just gonna see like what kind of time we can get out of the car. We are gonna use overtake in every possible little fashion that we can. I don't think. What are these guys doing? Like, what's their strategy here? Because I feel like Giovinazzi, Ocon, and all of these boys that have they pitted yet? Driver in front.
Ocon ahead. Okay, gap ahead is 4.2 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 16 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1:24.2. You're closing in by 3 seconds a lap.
Alright, so we're going to leave our overtake button alone. We're probably just going to use a little bit of Rich. I almost spun it right there. Rich and maybe some overtaking a little bit. We'll probably just use it down the main straight. But damn, I feel like I need to put maybe strict corner cuts on now. Because I feel like we're doing a lot of illegal stuff in this race. But let me know down in the comments if you guys want me to put this on. Because I feel like we could be doing so much better in terms of our driving ability right here. Because I feel like we definitely cut some damn corners. We have a 1:21.2 as our best time, I think. Oh, like a, oh shoot, was there a yellow?
Green flag.
I think somebody may have an engine problem because there's a yellow flag that's literally following us behind us. Yeah, Magnussen is out of the session probably due to reliability. Sucks to be him.
Gap to car in front is 1.6 seconds.
Is Bottas on old mediums? There's no way in the hell Bottas has an 18.2 lead over us right now. He's got to be on old medium.
Car in front by a second per lap.
Bottas has got to be on old mediums.
Caution, caution.
Oh, I can't pass him because of the caution. As soon as we get to right here, though. I got a little bit too greedy right there. Bro, what the fu- I'm sorry guys, I didn't expect him to brake like that, and I felt like we still had a little bit of ways to go before he started braking, so driver in front.
Bottas ahead. The gap to the car ahead is 18.4 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 19 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1:22.6. You're closing by 0.4 per lap.
0.4 on old mediums. That's concerning for us.
You're pulling out a second a lap on the car behind.
That's really concerning that he's only 0.4 of a lap, you know, faster. Well, we're 4/10 of a lap slower than he is right now in terms of time. And we can't let Verstappen get to at least 25 seconds. That's not happening. He gets to within that, he gets to 25 seconds and it's game over for us. But we're gonna have to try to win this race on a different strategy.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilize some of this energy.
Bad lap right there for us. Yeah, 2 seconds off. I was just not focused. We're going to use a little bit more of overtake. Since we are basically half first right now, we're going to basically put this engine down in the lean until these guys pit. And try to see if we can recover our fuel back. As much fuel as we can before they pit.
To the car in front is 19.3 seconds. To teammate ahead is 23.3 seconds.
We are struggling hard on these mediums, man. Now that this run is actually in. Pit stop information.
Okay, you only have to stop once now. One stop left. Pit window opens in 19 laps time. 19 laps.
19 laps before our next pit window. We just gotta focus and we gotta stop making mistakes here.
Has started to drop back. There's a gap beginning to form. Okay, gap ahead is 19.2 seconds.
To be honest, I think I can go overtake through that long, like, swooping turn. I just feel like it would be better to maybe use ERS at this point because we are close to being out of position here for a win. Only thing that's saving us right now is the fact that we are not able to really catch up. But we're gaining on the guys behind us. However, they're not really a fair, I guess, judgment to make on, because they're technically in slower cars, so we're always going to be faster than them. If we were not faster than them, I would have to be concerned, but we are faster than them, so I'm not concerned. Right now, it feels like a struggle to try and keep up. I'm going to have to start being ballsy through some of these corners just to make up time. Using overtake a little bit more on this lap, just to see what type of time I can really like shave off.
Okay, you've been pushing your luck on the track limits too much. We've been given a 3.
I'm gonna let that go, guys. That was absolutely my fault. I was trying to scratch my foot, and I fucking should have done it on the straightaway. I should have probably held it a little bit more, or just taken the penalty of going slow through that whole entire section. One of the two.
Gap to car in front is 18.7 seconds.
Now we are definitely gonna have to drive the wheels off this thing. If you straighten up the wheel once you get through that corner, you can really push the issue a little bit more. I want to really push the issue back there, but I'm just so afraid that the gravel is just going to catch me out. Interestingly enough, there is no Hamilton right now, and we have almost just about 30 something laps to go here. I would have expected to see Hamilton, and especially by this point, up near, you know, the top of the field. But for some whatever reason, we have been dominant on mediums this season. We haven't been really dominant on softs. Like we have, but then we haven't. And it looks like Hamilton's in a bit of traffic as well, I think. That was a horrible couple of corners right there. Alright, yeah, I cannot push it through that corner. That was me trying to push it right there, and I absolutely almost spun this out. But I just wasted about maybe 3 to 4 attempts right there trying to do that little move. I just have to take it slow through that corner. Bottas is pitting. We'll probably be racing him in the exit. He's probably going to put it on softs.
Bottas is stopping now.
No, he puts on a hards. The hard compounded tire goes on for Bottas here. He's just going to come out the pits. We're not going to give him any straight line advantage. Not even coming out these pits. So I wonder if Bottas, number 1, is going to have pace. Number 2, if Max Verstappen is going to go on hards. Because you can make it from here now. You're going to have a tire advantage over... well, more grip, I should say. But you're going to be so damn slow. However, does that Mercedes have enough pace to... it looks like he has enough pace to catch me. But then again, we won't know until we actually... that was me trying to push the issue a little bit more. I can't worry about Bottas right now. Teammates in the
Max
pits.
is in the pits. Max in the pits.
I think Max may be just a bit too far ahead for us to catch. This is going to be real close coming out these pits. We just went positive. There's Max up the road. He's going to go on hards. We're going to see if we can catch him on this. Because if we can't catch him, I think Max Verstappen is going to win. Our engine has been in the lean for most of this second, I guess, stint, which actually made a difference in our time because we were actually very, very slow when it came to putting it in the lean. I noticed that during the first run, the first stint that we did, like our car was way too slow. When putting it in lean. So we may actually catch him up. We're gonna have to drive a perfect race. As soon as I say that, that happens. We're gonna have to drive a smooth, perfect race. And catch our teammate here. Hopefully he makes a couple of mistakes. Hopefully we don't. But it seems like we're actually gaining now that we've put it back into standard. We actually went perfect in that last sector. We're gonna recharge the battery for a couple of laps and put it up into rich instead of wasting our overtake here. We have some other guys pitting. This actually may shake up the order of things with these guys being in a hard compounded tire, because the medium guys are going to be in this race. We're going to have to stop again. The hard guys are obviously going to the end of the race. So I think the optimal strategy here would be to make up as much ground as you can on the guys on hards, because once you come into pit you're going to lose that time and you're going to have to remake it up on your last set. So whatever you got on your last set, you need to basically give it all you got, because now you're playing a catch up. Or, wow. That was my fault. Or you basically need to save until you can't save no more. I had to use overtake there to kind of reel him back in. I'm not worried, we'll get him. Or kind of save everything for right now and then go balls to the walls ham in that third and final stint to try and catch your guy. And interestingly enough, I am not seeing Hamilton on the minimap at all. Like, I am not seeing him behind Leclerc. I'm not seeing him behind Vettel, because Vettel is in front of Leclerc. I don't even see those two in the minimap, so I can't even really tell for sure. But Hamilton, I'm not seeing at all.
Don't worry about tire condition for now. Everything's looking good.
I would hope so, Jeff. But right now we're going to try and see where we're weakest at and try to see where we can really make up ground on, what's his name, Verstappen.
our excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down.
Guys, to be honest with you, that putting the engine up into rich didn't do much right there, at least not for what I thought it was going to do. We are slightly catching in sector 1. We're going to have to power it out that corner right there if we want to really gain some time. Just lift off. We could probably do a quick lift off and get back to the gas for like a second. We are probably going to have to end up using our overtake here, because this makes no sense of why we're not catching him right now. We're gaining on Bottas, which is a good thing, but for Verstappen to be on these hards and actually outrunning us is quite concerning. We're actually making mistakes here, but still. Pit stop information.
Only one stop to go. One stop left in this strategy. Your pit window opens in 9 laps time.
We need to stop going over that yellow bump. That yellow bump is literally costing us like maybe what, 2/10 every single time. Every single lap we're losing about maybe 2 to 3 tenths off of that. Here we go. This is actually, I want to say, our best section, but we're just not showing it because we're running over that yellow thing every single time. Yeah, we're gonna have to start saving our ERS. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the pain of actually going up. Like, we're gonna have to go more. We may have to go this rest of the stint without using ERS. And then once we come out on the new mediums, we're gonna just have to gun it. Or what we can do, 45, that still doesn't give us enough time. I was gonna say maybe we can stretch these tires and go on to a new set of softs, but we don't even have that option. And our position that we'll move back to is third at this point. So I just don't know what to do.
Okay, the car behind has newer tyres than you. Maintain our gap if possible.
I mean, we're maintaining our gap, Jeff, so I'm not worried about Bottas right now. I'm trying to actually run down Vettel before this pit stop begins. We're kind of running him back down. We're kind of going back to being consistent. That, and he has dirty air on him, so there's that. And I think that's a Racing Point driver, to be honest. That's up in front of him. Oh, that was a very bad spot for Verstappen to get caught in. Very nice corner from us right there. Oh, that's Russell. I don't know why, but these Williams always get in the way. Whether it be practice, qualifying, and the race, like they absolutely stink when it comes to, like right there, like that, he got in the way of my line right there. Like that's retarded, bro. Like these Williams are absolutely notorious for getting in the way. I bet she's gonna slow down through this corner too. Try to get a little bit of slipstream. We have to take that.
Okay, the DRS is stuck open. You'll have to come in so we can try and attempt.
Oh boy, okay. That's the control electronics right there, boys, at its worst. However, this could be a blessing in disguise. We literally made up a heap of time on Verstappen because the DRS is actually stuck open. We're gonna save our stuff here. We're gonna see how close we can get to Verstappen before this ends. We're actually going really positive on fuel. Our DRS being stuck open is really gonna help down the main straight. Because now we don't have to like wait for it to actually be open. This is crazy. We're gonna have to take full advantage of this.
That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
We're essentially cheating because of a failure that is because we didn't change out the control electronics. So I'm guessing the control electronics control, like, well, the electronics, and DRS opens electronically, so however, the downside is I think we're gonna have to get on to the